decrease their dodge and everything, but no, he evades everything. No. No buff for you. I'm gonna smack you with my stick. It's going okay so far. I am trying to really trying to manage their injuries at this point. That's my biggest thing, is their injuries. Fights are super duper hard. Why can't I move? You stupid man. Yeah, the dad is like, he had like a 75% injury. He was bleeding. It was terrible. I should not have had them all in the same row. Shoot. So yeah, it's mostly injuries right now, and I'm tempted to. I got Sisei in my party, the singer dude, and I thought he would help with the depression and sing people songs and make them happier a little bit, but turns out he's not. He did that at the very beginning. He picked a random person and made their depression go away by like 30, but ever since then he hasn't done that. So that kind of sucks. Stop missing. Oh my god. What is the matter with you? Oh, it's the debuff. It's a friggin' accuracy again. So I'm tempted to bring another person into the group, because it would be nice to have someone who could fight and let them get injured instead of 3 of my main people every single time. Critted for 0. Critted for 0. How does that work? I hit him, but I hit him for 0, and I critted, but I critted for 0. And I brought Moira this time so that she could like bring down their AP and their maximum damage and stuff, but then I just hurt her. I hurt her really bad. Okay, you're buffed. Let's go. Thank you for hitting him, but you hit him for 1. Oh my god, you're annoying me. And with the Zerkers, you can't keep them all in this one line or else they do the big swing that hits them all. Die. Thank you. It's... yeah, it's one of the hard ones. It's like, should I stack up some food before they come? Should I not? And for me, it's more of, do I need a sacrifice? That's why these are all titled Who Should Die. I've killed off 4 people so far. I invite people to the camp, I work them till they're dead, and then I barely feed them, I barely let them rest, I just make them work, while all my other people don't have to injure themselves. It works! So I would be less shy about adding people to the group as long as you have them on the map. Like I still have those 2 on the map, I have that dude on the map, and I only have Sisei in my party, and he's not a fighter, like at all. I brought him into the fight once, and it was horrible. It was so bad. His buffs sucked, he did 0 damage, he has negative accuracy, it was garbage. So he's just gonna work till he dies from hunger or exhaustion. And that's mostly what people die from on my camp, is from hunger. Because I don't feed them. Oh, mosquito bite. The dude I'm talking about is this one. He's a singer. Look at this, look at this, look at this. He is an extreme pacifist. He hates animals, so he's not a beast handler. He has no endurance. Yeah, fatigue. I haven't anyone died from fatigue yet. Mostly it's the hunger gets them first. He randomly chose a single character to sing a song to when he first joined the group and reduced their depression by 30. And I was like, okay, this is great. Maybe he's gonna help like level up the depression in the camp. But he doesn't really. He just tells stories. It's weird. He doesn't really help. But like he doesn't cook, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. His stats suck. His fighting is basically like Moira. But he's got like such negatives. Like he doesn't, I brought him into the fight once and he just wouldn't hit anything. Moira's skills, essentially. Kind of a little bit of damage with mostly like the debuffs for the minimax damage and the AP. The initiative. But look at this, like, negative accuracy, negative minimum damage. He's got a 5 initiative, which isn't terrible, and he's got 7 action points. But I mean, I've worked up Moira to be okay. Like she's got like 3 extra action points, so I can do like this skill and a couple of these skills. I think she's 8 total, so I can like just smack them for days. Yeah. He's very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. And oh, I have a little bit more. Before it was a lot of zeros, or a lot of question marks. But his thing is telling stories. That's it. He just tells stories. So, yeah, I'm not too happy with him. I feel like I need to, I need to have someone else. 'Cause, yeah. Yes, use and abuse. I haven't met anyone else. I'm moving up here. I found Bjorn's camp, which is terrifying. Talk is the option. Not gonna do that. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Not yet. I got the horse. Ooh, we have a strange device. You've never seen this kind of device before. The bottom area consists of a tightly shut, large, sturdy box with no apparent lock, connected to a massive wooden wheel. You wonder who is the sick mind behind the extravagant design. The weird device is covered in runes. Yeah, been trying to explore like crazy, and I've been like leaving these things for when I need it and trying to be smart. I met this dude over here who's wearing Thor's belt, and do you want me to spoil it for you? You challenge him. He's gonna punch you in the face 3 times, and it's based on Constitution. And if he hits you 3 times and you fall down, then you have to pay him a beer. But if he hits you 3 times and you don't fall down, you get his belt. But each time he hits you, your Constitution goes down. So I used Bludowed, whose Constitution is... And she was like not sick at all. She was like in good standing and everything. Her Constitution was 69. And yeah. And it went from 69, and then the second time it was like 43, and then the third time it was like 25. And she went down on the 3rd hit, so I owed him a beer. She got hurt. She got depressed. And he's still sitting here with his Thor's belt. So I'm thinking it might be a good item. But you're gonna need, like, 100% constitution or something. Or, like, make her drunk beforehand. You check the pivot pole to see if something is jammed. You squat and check the bottom of the pole where it connects to the gears of the machine. Surprisingly, you don't see anything blocking the machine at the bottom of the pole. As you stand up, you notice markings on the pole itself. Oh, that was another thing. Yesterday, I had a 79% chance and I failed it. And then I had two 25% chances and I got them. I don't know what's up with these checks. Markings? No, looks like grooves. You follow one to the top and notice the little wooden bars filling the space. They are attached to the wheel. Looks like you need to turn the wheel to make the inside bars slide along the grooves. You just need to remember the right way to follow. Easier said than done. The pattern is a mess. If only you had a clue to make sense of it all. If only. Let me guess, it's the rune. Each rune is a letter of the alphabet, but each rune also has a full name with a hidden meaning. But what's the name of the R rune? Of course. She always fails her wisdom check. And then she gets depressed. %. You think she can do it the second time? Oh, wait, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to check the rune. Check the rune. Yeah, he can get a little depressed. It's not that far away. Try to remember. Yeah. Yeah, no? Okay. Yeah. Well, you can be a little depressed. You can be a little bit more depressed. How many times do you think we could do this before we actually get an answer? 3. This is the 5th rune, Radio, the rune of the Raiders. Remembering this, you gain a new understanding of the device. Embodies movement, the journey, but it implies the traveler's path will be full of surprises and require some effort for them to keep going. Reminds you of your situation. If someone read your rune a few weeks ago, you're pretty sure a Radio rune would have appeared. Clever. Ha ha ha. She's probably gonna get tired, but if he fails, he's gonna get more depressed. Might get hurt. Let's not do that. Right? Like I said before, I like how when the dad goes fishing and gets the relaxed buff, his AP goes down, or his initiative goes down because he's relaxed. I'm like, you're in the middle of a fight, dude. Like, I don't care that you just went fishing. Oh, heck, I don't know. 50-50. Anti-clockwise or clockwise? You pick. No. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Of course not. Of course not. Back my life. You still try but fail miserably. Your hands slip and you end up hitting the wooden bar, chest first, which really doesn't help with your breathing. You'll probably have a nice bruise there. Yep, I told you I'd get injured. Oh no, bruises. We're at 49%. Does it really matter? Oh my god, girl. can't do it again because she's gonna... Okay, do you think the dad can do it? Come on, Dad. Think about the rune. You stand behind the device and push the wheel anti-clockwise with all of your might. The wheel moves. It laboriously slides and slides and slides until you're back in your initial position. You wait for something to happen, and we picked the wrong one. Do we push the right direction, or is the device broken? How nice. Do we fail this one now? Yeah, of course we fail this one. Mass murder. Yes, it is. I've killed 4 people now. That terrible bastard Ustash ended up being the person who stole from the camp every night, so we banished him. Well, that's just great. Killing the mom and the dad from, you know, trying to open this stupid thing. Yes, I know. How dare he? Ustash. We invited him into our tent. Oh, no. I almost let the fire go out again. It was at 7%, I think, one morning. Eric, can I ask you something? I've been wondering about who you really are since I've met you. Who I really am? What do you mean? Well, I am confused. You look like a warrior, a man who can kill and destroy for a living, but you also seem to be a man of peace, as I am. I am a man of peace, and this situation pains me. We've fled violence only to find more violence, but I have to be strong or my family will suffer. An army of sheep led by a lion can crush an army of lions led by a sheep. I don't think that violence can solve anything. It only causes more violence, and so on in an endless cycle. I agree. Yay, we're friends. Bjorn's message was clear. They don't talk or negotiate or anything. They take what they want. Patience can cook a stone, Eric. Tomorrow may bring a solution, if not the day after. Yay, you're optimistic. We're about to die of injury and exhaustion because I tried opening up a thing. The thing probably doesn't even have great stuff in it. I'll give you one guess about who else is going to die. Yes, he survived. Not for long. Oh, we're 65. Yes, I actually started the stream and it was at 360. And I fiddled around with it a little bit and said, I'm not doing that. And stopped it, redid it. And it's 7:20 now. The only problem is every once in a while when, you know, the wind blows on a southwesterly 1 degree more, my status turns a little bit more orange instead of green, and I'm not sure if the stream just like stutters a bit or something. But the entire stream is 7:20, so worth. 350, let's see. It's bouncing around between 3014 and 3325. I forced it to 60 instead of 30. Yeah, it's bouncing around between 3000 and 3200. Not sure what that is. It says constant 3000. If I put it back down to 30 FPS, would that be better then? So it wouldn't stutter at all? Although I don't think it's stuttered since you joined. I think it mostly stutters when the other person on the internet does something big. Yeah. I think we're okay. So Sisei starts playing a catchy tune with his weird instrument. He improvises some words about different members of the camp. Quite unexpectedly, it's rather funny. Eric had a great time listening to his song. See, this is the thing I was telling you about. He did this when he first came, and that's the only other time he's done that. If he did it more often, that'd be amazing, because he could help the depression on the camp, even though he sucks at the camp. Praise the Lord. Finally, my prayers have been answered as I knew they would. I'm delighted to meet another human being at last. I was afraid of being forced to become a hermit. My name is Angelico de Petro. But you can call me Brother Angelico. Oh my gosh, my words. I was on a mission to spread the word of the Lord in these foreign lands, but I fear my party was lost at sea. All I know is that there was a formidable storm gathering, and then I woke up on the shore a few weeks ago. Luckily, the Lord provided me with some simple food until now. Do you inhabit the island? Would it be too much to ask for your hospitality, or at least some directions? I come from a small camp. We survived a shipwreck of our own. You can join us if you like. We'll probably have more chances to combine our efforts. Miraculous. Thank you. The Lord will repay you back 100-fold. Brother Angelico follows you to the camp, whispering prayers to God. He is now part of your community, for better or for worse. I'm gonna have to read all of that garbage. Excellent. Your community is growing. Congratulations. What are you good at, sir? Ooh. All enemies in the melee roll minus AP, minus 2 initiative, but also minus 1 AP for yourself. Yes, for better or for worse. They've all died anyway. The game says the only thing that matters is the original 4 characters. Do what you will with all the extras. I've honestly just been using and abusing. I don't know how many more characters I'm gonna get. I could just be, you know, cutting off my own nose to spite my face. Who knows? Self minus 3 initiative? Why would I do that? This one's pretty cool. He only has 4 action points. Can't eat the people. That would be pretty hilarious. Fortunately, I like some of these skills. These are nice. But I feel like I could bring him in. Moira's skills are better. I could bring him in though. Effects resistance or just less hunger decrease? I don't feed them very much, so that might actually be helpful in keeping him a little bit longer. Limping Swordmaster. That's funny. What are concentration skills? Okay, we'll bring him into battle. See how well he does. You're getting fruit even though you're hungry. Is he good at anything else? Nope, not hunting, not fishing, not really woodworking. You're harvesting. Is he better at Kari than harvesting? He is! Look at that. We don't have any plants for him. But he is depressed. Alright. You sleep. And then Dad and Mom will come have a nice little chat over a beer. Do I have beer? I have beer even. 36 to 54. Look. Okay. Mom, put on the charm and both of you can get rid of your depression completely. Okay? This is my pep talk. Pep talk. You can do it. How is my tavern doing, actually? In the area in the rest tent. Tavern. Good. It's gonna be even better. Shelter, cooking pot, water, supplies. Garden. You need to be better. Harvesting. You need to be better. Shit, that was the rope. That's why I didn't do that. Okay. You're sleeping. Good job. That was a decent amount of sleep. Talk. Do it. Yes. That was not as good, but that's okay. We're excited. And we're drunk. Excellent. Mom and Dad to the rescue. All right. So many injuries. I'll keep you around a little bit longer since, you know, you're doing some good work. seeds. But I need to focus on hemp so much. Five to 8 wood. What garbage. 2 to 3. Okay, look, just don't hurt yourself, alright? I don't have any healing plants. No, I got 0 healing plants. Always lasting remorse, always. Thank you so much for offering me board and lodging. I never believed rumors about heathens. Heathens? What do you mean? That's what we were told to call you. Anyone who doesn't follow our Lord's guidance is a heathen, basically. No, we don't worship some dude who died on a cross and got back to life because he loved us or something. We're Norsemen. We worship several gods because, well, you never know which one will save your ass. But all of these gods are false. None will save your ass, don't you think? Can I slap him? Respect our guest. Welcome among us, Brother Angelico. Everyone has their own beliefs. Let's leave it at that. Words of wisdom. You are a true blessing from a true blessing. Yes, my sister is so perfect. Everyone loves her so much. Tell us a bit about yourself. So your ship got caught in a storm. That's a familiar tale. Yes, but I have no idea what actually happened. I woke up on this island, but I don't know for sure if my ship has sunk or not. I found no traces of my brothers, dead or alive. Maybe I just fell overboard. Maybe they threw you overboard to disguise as an accident. I was literally thinking that as I was writing it. I'm like, oh, they just tossed him. Why in the name of the Lord would they do that? That, my dear, is a fine example of heathen jokes. You better get used to it. Well, I'm glad I'm given the opportunity to learn more about your people. So I have this little tale that keeps dancing on my tongue lately. Ooh, prepare yourself. These tales are ridiculous. Okay, this is the story of the tortoise and the medicine soup. What is a tortoise? It's an animal with a bald head and an armor on its back. A bit like Bjorn. A bit like him, yes. So, the tortoise and his wife have been married for a long time, but sadly they were unable to have a child. The tortoise went to see the medicine man, who gave him a potion in a pot for his wife to get pregnant. Inside the pot were very large, juicy chunks of meat with a powerful beef aroma. The tortoise thought that his wife had a small appetite and surely wouldn't eat it all. So he ate one delicious chunk, then another, then one more. Soon there was only one piece left. He was ashamed of what he did, but he hoped one chunk would be enough to get his wife pregnant. When he arrived home, his stomach started to hurt so badly he had to get back to the medicine man. But the medicine man couldn't help him, and after several days of pure agony, the tortoise died. The end. It's a deliciously horrible little tale, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to teach us. It reminds us of another old saying in our land. Wisdom is like a baobab tree. One individual alone can't embrace it. What the hell is a baobab tree? It's a majestic, very large kind of tree. Their hollow trunks are used as graves for people of my caste. Fascinating. We Norsemen have tales of, I'm not going to butcher the word, I'm sorry, a gigantic tree with the center of the cosmos. No wonder they drop you into hollow trees if you tell such stories. I liked it, though. I think I get it. Yes, that word. It's a tale of the consequences of your actions. Don't be greedy, or you'll pay later. Bjorn, I hope he will choke on the soup we give him. The last tale was the story of the tortoise and how his dick fell off. I'm gonna be nice to him. He can have some meat. Yes. I'll find it. But the story was basically the tortoise went over to see the dog. The dog was making a delicious looking oatmeal. So the tortoise said, hey, the king wants to see you. So the tortoise and the dog, the dog left immediately. And then the tortoise ate as much oatmeal as he could and then poured the rest of it in his pants. And then the dog came back and invited him for dinner and made it so that he couldn't say no. So then the tortoise had no choice to say yes to join him for dinner. But the oatmeal was so hot that he burned himself and he had to pull down his pants and his dick had been burned off. That's Honestly, the story. You can look through my stream later. I'll try and pin it. Very weird. You leveled up. Congratulations. You're not the cook. You're not the hunter. What are the endurance skills? Exploring, scavenging, mining, harvesting. No, I don't really want to do that because you're my harvester. The dick one or the pregnancy one? I don't want any of these. Me too. Oh, me too. I don't know. Don't worry, I'll I'll clip it from my stream. There's another story as well. I forget what it's about. It was like first thing. Endurance skills. I can do that one. No one else leveled up. I wish there was a better way to make rope. Because at this point I'm really not going to be able to do it. It's just not going to happen. And I've not really seen anything to find more rope on the map. Can I help you? You could carry this pile of stuff here and bring it to the shelter. Right away. So nice. And done. I'll help you cook if you want. Oh, don't worry, I put an order into the kitchen today. If you don't find something, ask me. About the same age, but you're so different from my Kari. Not at all. I'd love to have a daughter like you. Not very strong like your husband, nor adventurous like your daughter. But that's good. I'm glad to have some help at the camp. Everyone can help in its own way, be it man or woman. I'll help however I can. I'm so grateful you let me join your camp. I feel humbled by your hospitality. Yeah, she doesn't believe in men or women, but she wants Kari to be a stay-at-home mom, even though the only thing that she wants to do is actually explore and go out and do stuff. They're all sick. They're all sick and wet and cold and tired, and makes having them do anything on the map difficult because of the multipliers are just garbage. Yes, you're no longer excited. You're no longer hungover. You're no longer smelly. Minus 22 for chatting and minus 23 for chatting. Not too bad. And you're bored. How nice that you're bored. 18 rope. Never gonna make it. For the love of God, you look exhausted. Make me a promise. Tomorrow, let me help you with your tasks. No, that's nice, but I can handle myself. Sorry, I'll have to insist. Let me carry a burden for a day so that we may travel long together. Aw, that's nice. It's 40% of the fire intensity. And then we need this dude over here to get more food. And the aunt and the daughter come out of the tavern. I don't have any healing plants. Never mind. What's the dad doing? He needs to be moved from the forge. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Alright. It's quite the stance he has, Brother Angelico. My heavens. 7. Drunkard elites are bastards. 80% 2 to 3. Can't use it in this row. Yes. Oh, that was such a good crit. Good job, Kari. That was funny. All rows. You got this, Dad. Really? It's random and I got myself. Okay. It was it's supposed to be words of encouragement for a random ally, but I guess it got myself instead of the dad. I thought it wouldn't be myself. So yeah, he just shouts at them. Oh. Just shouts at them. So, let's smack them, I guess. Or do I shout again? Shout at him again. You liked it, huh? Three action points. I took away all of their action points. He can do nothing. They're doing nothing except dancing around because I took away their action points. That's actually really handy. Okay, so this guy might actually be fantastic. If he can take away their action points and their initiative that hard, they just won't do anything. It's them with the book. Oh my goodness. 70% or 85%. Yeah, let's just hit him with the book again. Kill them with the book. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Alright, let's see what I found. A faint sparkle of light catches your eye on the surface of the water. Sun rays shine gently from between the clouds. You notice oh, kitty cat clicked. Ow, I think I have a mosquito bite on my knee. I do. Darn mosquitoes. Oh, it's itchy. Okay. Even if the undulation of the water makes it hard to read, it reminds you of the shape of a rune. Let's send you in so that you can get depressed if you can't figure out what it is. Because my wisdom checks suck. Mark of the Sun. It's something everyone worships every day, no matter who their gods are. It's the rune of guidance, success, honor, and fire. Good job. Let's enter the water. You put your feet in the water and start walking. When it goes above your waist, you have no choice but to start swimming to get closer to your objective. Sadly, you clearly lack training. The circle of light doesn't look any closer when you decide to turn back. Again? No, of course not. You're more tired now, aren't you? Yep. That's my constitution on other characters. 52, and he's not too tired. She might be better for it. Go, girl. Swim. Of course not. Okay, and swim again. Because why not? Swim. 60%. Let's go. Thank you. I'm gonna have to do it again, aren't I? You manage to touch the border of the light of the circle, and to your surprise, it's solid. You grab it firmly. It's hot to the touch. Whatever you're holding is getting increasingly hot, and you're beginning to wonder if you should remove your hand or not. It burns. There's steam above the water, but you can handle a little pain, can't you? Of course I get injured more. Despite the increasing pain, you don't let go. You swim back as fast as you can, dragging the steaming hot artifact with you. There's no way you'll leave this thing now that you've caught it. No, you'll get it back to the shore, no matter the cost. You finally made it back to the shore. You're barely standing, and your hand is nothing but throbbing pain and burnt flesh, yet you won. As you lift the glimmering artifact and inspect it closer, it dissolves into a fountain of light and fire, engulfing your body. You feel better than you felt in a long time. Okay, well, at least it didn't... Ooh, well, I got a blessing. You hear the sound of a small object falling at your feet. It's a metallic copper-colored sphere. We got an orichalcum bead. Hey, none of those things were red. Okay, we already made food. She also has a blessing now. I would like to see what that is. Plus 25 to sickness. Yikes. Minus fatigue, minus injury, though. If I could heal her right now, she would heal for so much. Ooh, and Eric leveled up. Critical plus 15, critical resistance. He's already got a pretty big minus, I think, for critical resistance. Yeah. Fuck, I need to remove that accuracy debuff. That was... should not have done that. I'm already such a bad crit anyway, so... just choose more to stealth. Okay, no one's gonna die. Everyone's okay. Minus 5 to all states. Who's the worst off? I think it's her. Pretty sure I can make some potions, can't I? Nope. Even in the forge? Decreases hunger, don't care. Decreases hunger, also don't care. One out of 2. Injuries decrease, that's so much. Okay, wait, you put minus 2 powder, which takes away 5 injury and 5 injury, and you waste a fabric and waste an ointment just to make it decrease by 10 when you might as well just take the 2 powders? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Why would you make them? You didn't eat today, no? Do you want something? That's very delicate of you to have noticed, Eric. I'm humbled by your consideration. But don't worry about me. I'm only starting a hunger strike to protest against Bjorn rule. Really? Hunger strike? Don't worry, Eric. I'll be fine. Every human being has a heart. That's my belief. I'm sure I can make a change with my diplomatic action. If you think it's a good idea, Sisay, just promise me one thing. You'll stop when it gets too dangerous for your health. Ah, a wise person will always find a way. My sincere thanks for looking after me, Eric. I don't know what a hunger strike means, but he is on a hunger strike. He's such a weird character. Okay, I fed him and he didn't go down in hunger, so I'm not gonna waste it on you anymore. I wish I could build a fridge, or like a cold room or something. What does a hunger strike mean? "67% of hunger increases and 100% of hunger decreases." So even if I feed him, it won't happen, and he's just gonna die. Okay, okay, bye, bye, fine. I'm not even killing him this time. He's killing him himself. Let that make the record clear. He's just killing himself. It's not me.
I went to the store,
Okay.
picking up some bananas and sugar.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't need the sugar right away. I don't have any healing plans. Nope. $33. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. Ooh, an old hag. You see a very old woman sitting on a pile of rocks. She is leaning on a big carved staff and wears clothes covered in raven feathers and bird's poop. Everything about her screams witch, as if she was wearing a big, obvious warning sign. Maybe too obvious. She stands still at your approach. I'm not going to talk to her just yet, because I feel like she wants to come to our camp, and I don't want to do that. You search for the best looking sprouts. We grab a fistful of wheat. We bring it back. Let's not get injured. Let's give us a little bit of hunting as well too, since no one is. Ooh, track the animals, 100%. Meat is meat. You slit the rodent's throat. There we go. Let's not take some bones right now. How's the other sea serpent? It's also bones, right? Yep, more bones. The sheeps are just petting. I don't think anyone's depression is that bad that I have to pet a sheep. Wait, that's seaweed. Abandoned abode. Let's examine the embroidery. You remember what the rune is. You remember what the rune is. Oh my goodness. Girl. You got this. You got this, okay? How? How? You know what? You're just gonna be depressed because you're gonna think about it. I'm gonna get that wisdom point for you, okay? Oh my god. Of course. Ugh, of course. Now she's upset. Do you remember the rune? Yes, you do. Do you remember what you read? Yes, you do. Oh my gosh, why do you get better? Most of the time it was used for travels between worlds, for instance, from warriors to Valhalla. You get the wisdom point even though you're gonna die soon from hunger because you're dumb. Ooh, this is where wood is. You approach the boat. You know what? Let's finish the funeral. You don't know what happened to the people who staged the funeral, but you feel something has to give the dead a proper rest. You decide to follow the Norse fashion and torch the boat. You get a torch from camp and light the boat. You then push it away from shore. You watch the boat burn as it goes offshore. May the spirit of the dead safely travel to the other side. You're about to go back to camp when you see a raven swoop into the boat and then flies towards you, something in its beak. You catch the gift of the swan of Odin as it falls. It's a bead made of a strange golden metal. It shines prettily. More orichalcum beads. Fun. More sage powder. Fun. Odin's raven. That's a new item. Intelligence. Can we just give her 100% intelligence? Woo! You are so smart, Moira. I don't want to waste it on him. Encounter. An elite plunderer. Hey, Bumsy. Hi, big buddy. Big buddy butt over there. Alright, we're gonna shout at them some more, okay? Minus AP, minus initiative. I don't know what he says, but it sounds very silly. I buffed myself. I didn't want to buff myself. Oof. That is Huldra trying to get Shoal to play with him. Her. can resist my own debuff. That's pretty cool. Really? 0. And I hit for 1. Thank goodness. We got this! Really? I buff us up, and then I miss. You know what? I'm gonna take that whip. I'm gonna whip you. 7. She's hurt a little bit more. It's not good. Do we have any healing plants yet? Did we get any? No, we didn't. Oh, you know what? There's this. Check the leaves. The heap of leaves intrigues you. It's strange that it was left here right in the middle of the forest. No one would foolishly abandon such loot. No, really, you think this is too shady. You pick up a branch long enough to interact with the leaves without having to come too close. Then you hit the heap. Nothing happens, for the tree is soaring. However, you push a fruit that disappears through the leaves before a muffled noise is heard, and a few seconds later. This surprises you, so you start again with another fruit. When you hear the noise again, you understand there's indeed something down below. You remove carefully some leaves to see what's underneath, and you make a surprising and worrying discovery. Underneath the heap of leaves, actually held by a small wooden structure, there's a deep hole that seems to have been willingly hidden. Obviously, it's a trap. Oh, I can have more than 100%. Okay. Do I have food? I have food. What I need... Don't need to hunt. What I need... Oh, Kari. Kari, explore me something useful. To say I'm worried. Won't you stop your hunger strike now? I can't until my message of peace and love has touched the heart of our enemies. Your body is already showing signs of weakness. Is it really worth it? As they say, peace is costly, but it's worth the expense. That's my way of fighting. Thank you for looking after me. I'm feeding on your kindness. He's gonna die tonight, though. You ready for this? How do you feel, Eric? You seem to be in a mood as grim as a hyena's rectum tonight. I'm brooding on the past, my friend, and the future doesn't look better. I see. What you need is a little song, then. Do you know how the monkey's bottom got swollen and red? The monkey was boasting he should be king instead of the lion, and the tortoise thought it was silly. The tortoise didn't want to think a fool for the king, so he decided to put the monkey back in his place. He went home to prepare some dishes akara, into which he added some fresh honey. Then he put the basket full of sweet akara outside the lion's door. The lion ate them all with delight. It was the best akara he ever had. He grabbed the tortoise by the neck and asked where to get some more. The tortoise explained it was a secret. The delicious akara was in fact poop coming from the monkey's butt. So the lion went immediately to the monkey's house and asked for his sweet poop. The monkey was confused and gave the lion a blank stare. He was terrified and defecated on the spot. It was not sweet, and the lion was mad, so he beat the monkey's bottom until it was all swollen and red. Since then, the monkey has shelved his ambition to become king of all the animals. That's a good story. You win. I laughed. It's been a while. That was another infamous story from Sissay. Seriously, where did you learn such wicked tales? I think this one comes from my grandmother. I remember she told me the tortoise himself had told her the story. I believed her back then, who knows? Maybe she was telling the truth. There's an old saying in our land that stories always tell the truth. So weird. Please don't die from your injury tonight. Please don't die from your injury tonight. No, okay. I have 25 rope. This is never gonna happen. I tried, I really did. There was nothing I could do. I haven't made any of these yet because it seems so useless. But I guess why not, right? Heal the trait. Excellent. Oh, that's gonna take forever. +2 health in battle. Depression decreases, hunger decreases, depression. Did I just get the same two? Oh, minus wisdom to depression or minus fatigue to depression. Good. Depression, she's the best chatter, so I don't really need that. Just give her more health in battle. Always helpful. End the day. tomorrow. I'm never gonna make it. Would anyone want to know why the bat only flies by night? Unless this is hunting tips, I'm pretty sure I don't want to hear this shit. If the story can keep obnoxious children silent, please, we're all listening. Once upon a time, the rat and the bat were great friends. They always fed together, but the rat was more popular among the ladies, and the bat was jealous. When the bat prepared soup, it was always delicious, so the rat asked him, how could it be so tasty? I always boil myself in the water, and my flesh is so sweet that the soup is good, said the bat. And then he jumped into a pot of hot water, which was not boiling, and came out in a few seconds. When he served the soup, it was as excellent as usual, as the bat had prepared it beforehand. So he just bathed in it? That's kind of disgusting and weird. Not unless he peed in the soup. The rat then went home and told his wives he was going to make soup like the bats. So his wives boiled in some water, and when they were not looking, he jumped into the pot and died. When his wives found his dead body in the pot, they became very angry and reported the matter to the king. Everyone turned out to catch the bat, but he hid, and ever since he only comes out by night. That was really low. Imagine your best friend tricks you into killing yourself just like that. This doesn't add up. What would the bat gain since the rat's wives hate him? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the king was involved. Did he pay the bat to murder the rat? Conspiracy. Aren't you too paranoid? I don't see why the bat would turn into a royal assassin unless the rat was a royal bastard. This isn't really what the story was about. We're gonna mock him. Faster ways of killing yourself. I know that in your own way you're showing me compassion, Kari. Let we say, pretend you are dead, and you will see who really loves you. Hi, Rosa. What did she knock down? That is my shoe! It's my shoe. Come. Come. Night. Night. Come. Ah. It's my shoe. That's my... Oh! You're gonna get caught up in the boat. Yeah, you are. And she's being crazy. Who's being crazy? You are. Yes, whoops. Yes. You know what? You don't need it. You're gonna die. Because he put himself on a hunger strike for some crazy reason. I don't understand why. Do you die to hunger tonight, son? What do I do? Send him to Bjorn's, like, gate on his hunger strike? Would that... do you think that would do anything? Make anymore. Ugh. Hey, Lisa. What's up? You having a good day? Yes, of course you're having a good day. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna send him to the door. No, you know what? I'm just gonna save. Game saved. And we're gonna send him to the door. He's on his hunger strike. He wants to make an impression on him. You hail at the door. After a while, you hear some agitation behind a closed wall. Suddenly, a fearsome figure appears on the top of the wall. Bjorn. Hey, Boots and Puss. Was that? Who wants to die today? Me. What do you want, Wimp? Shouldn't you be working your ass off to bring me the tribute? Sorry to disturb you, Bjorn, but we are barely surviving on our own. Oh, I think I chose the wrong. Could you have mercy on us and stop the tributes? If not, we'll die. You filthy bag of troll shit. You think I'm just asking nicely to let you live. You disgust me. I am playing Dead in Vinland, which is a adventure RPG turn-based fighting survival type game. You disgust me, fucking wimp, you're so weak I could wipe my ass with you and you'd thank me. Get back to your mommy, she must have been... Oh my goodness, I'm not reading that. On these flowery words, he disappeared behind his walls. You hear him and his guards laugh loudly. It didn't turn out so well, but you learned a few insults in the progress. In the process, okay. Can we... Let's do it again. And this time I'm gonna challenge you. Because I'm on a hunger strike. Your rule has come to an end. I challenge you to a duel. Oh. Just you. You're on a hunger strike. Just you. Yep, that happened. Yeah. He's kind of like the bad guy that goes around and we have to pay him tributes so that he doesn't hurt us. And we have to keep the fire going, which I always forget about. And then we have to... He's collecting fruit. Like, you move your characters around to do different things in the camp. It's really difficult. Because you have to manage all the different stats, which include fatigue, hunger, sickness, like disease, injury, and depression. And then they have different traits that give good and bad things towards their skills. So like right now she has, because of my injuries, she has minus 20 to my stats. So her agility, which is usually 82, is actually 66. And her endurance is down because of my sickness, and my stats have decreased because of that. So as you don't manage their sickness and their injury or their depression or their sleepiness, it's going to ruin their stats. And you need those stats to be able to roll proper things when you do stuff like this. Because how do we get a good roll when it's garbage? Yep, depression in the game. Fantastic. Gotta manage everyone's depression. Let's see if we can do this. Let's decipher the rune. She's probably gonna fail. Yep, and then she's gonna get sad. Yep. Because she didn't remember the rune. It's cool. It's difficult. Can we make more? I can't. I'm not making the tribute today, after I push this button. It's gonna be tribute time, and I can't make it. Which sucks. And I've just been killing off people. The only people that matter in the game to not die are the 4 original characters. The mom, the dad, the aunt, and the daughter. But as you explore the island, you find other people who have been shipwrecked on the island. And they give things, they do things. My dog is doing something weird in the kitchen. Be right back. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so as you explore the island, you uncover other people who have also been shipwrecked, and you can invite them to join your party. Which is awesome because it gives you more... Like, you can finish more tasks, which means you can get more stuff, but at the same time, you also have to feed them, and you have to manage their stats and everything. So I have basically been going through inviting people to the camp, and then working them to death. No, Kari, you can't shoot him off of his donkey. What are my favorite little lambs arguing about? You know, on an island like this, you have to stick together. If you argue, soon you'll start eating each other. Gross. You just said that, K4. I just come from your neighbor's shithole. They make this soup with beans. It was disgusting. Ooh, chocolate milk with coffee and chocolate?
Lactose reduced.
Aw, thanks. Told my men to burn their food storage to help them get rid of this filth. Oh no. Do we have anything to eat? I don't have anything to eat. Of course, because it actually needs to be cooked and not just raw. I had a piece of fruit. I don't even think I have some medicine. Nope. No medicine either. Wish you So we're just gonna pay the tribute. Sorry. Oh my goodness. 20 iron. I can do the 20 iron. 40 rope is difficult. Oh my goodness. Who has the best mining? Of course it's the dad. Then the daughter? Really? Okay. Where is he? He's in the forge. You don't need to be in the forge. You're gonna swap. You're gonna do that. You are so not crafting. Healing tent, healing tent. Do we let him survive a little bit longer? Yes, I think I'm gonna let him survive a little bit longer. I'm still not gonna feed him. Okay, it's actually better the other way. Everything is garbage. Everything is horrible.
Put it in the fridge, or do you
Yes,
want back
please.
there, or?
No, thank you. Put it in the fridge. Unpaid labor. Absolutely. 100%. And it's raining, so I actually don't even have to get anyone to gather supplies because my water will fill up on its own, which is awesome. But it increases the destruction to the different parts of the camp. And it brings down my fire more. Oh, and he's gone on a hunger strike as well, so I can't feed him because it does nothing. He refuses to eat it. Ooh, you're tired, sir. Mr. Monkman, you can have a little nappy nap. If you're not dead in the morning, you can gather me up some more stuff. You can heal. You're so sick, man. She sucked at that so bad. One to 2 iron. Is it because my mining thing is that down? No, it's not. We have no food tonight. Everyone can starve. To say, as your healer, I'll ask you one last time. Eat now. My dear Moira, you know that I can't. hidden conditions for everyone caring about you? Looks to say everyone is worried for you. We love you, you know. We supported you in your ideas. You tried. You went all the way. But now it's time to stop. We'll bring peace to the island, I promise. But we'll do it our own way. If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you go far, go together, remember? Demoted back to Gold 4. Did you at least have fun? That's all that matters. Did you have fun? I like how the daughter is the biggest scout of the entire island, and the mom just keeps getting pissed off about it. If you keep this attitude, she'll never listen to me. Well, maybe. Maybe she shouldn't listen to you. Aw, that sucks. It's not even worth it. You're just like, okay. This was a big fail. Set up for today, right? Yeah. Sleeping, finishing the forge. You're gonna harvest us some food. 3 to 5, that's garbage. Vegetables. No focus. Iron. How is my mining thing doing? It's good. Hunting and fishing is bad. Am I crafting again? Oh, right, the extra AP. I don't really need it, though. Didn't heal a trait. Darn it. You're hungry, you're tired, you're sick, you're getting depressed because you're healing people, which makes no sense to me, but it is what it is. Someone died. On day 71 after our exile, our beloved Sisei died of extreme fatigue. He couldn't sleep at night for days. Every move was hurting him. He didn't complain, but the daily tasks were too much for his body to bear. He suddenly fell down on his knees and passed out, his head hitting the ground with a bad, gritty sound. His soul will fly to the spirit world, where he will unite with his vulnerable ancestors. Eric and Kari and Bluebit and Moria and Brother Angelico were all just a bit sad. He took 5 naps, harvested fruit 12 times, fetched water 5 times, and chopped wood. Thanks, buddy. She just caught 1 fish, so now she's depressed. Good job. And you're so depressed that you're, you know... Fatigue, hunger, all states. Remove a random disease. No, you can suffer through the diarrhea a little bit. +1 minimum damage for 8 days. I'm not going to use it now. But for tomorrow, you get to go there, and your sister gets to talk to you. Because she is the most charming person. I don't think I have enough to grow to brew beer. Nope. I only have 1 bottle. You're still exhausted, Mr. Monkman. I only got 1 fish for tonight. Someone dies, healer, depression goes away, right? It's funny sometimes. What do I really think about my husband? He's not quite himself lately, but I'll love him forever. You must find a way to make this work. I want to. Should probably get someone to gather some water tomorrow. Might be a good idea. Who's the hungriest? You are. Maybe it's less of a lie and more of just trying to, you know, put a good spin on it. Ooh, I need firewood actually. Tall, scrawny warrior suddenly appears in front of the shelter. What? Oh, right. Because I didn't pay the tribute. Bjorn wants his tributes in due time. It's not that hard to understand. If you don't comply, he'll send us again and again, and it's bloody annoying. So comply, please. As he says these words, he stabs Eric in the chest. He is fast. Real fast. Shit. Bjorn sent me here to get what you forgot in the previous tributes, so bring me 10 wood now. I don't have 10 wood. Oh my god. I literally do not have 10 wood. I just used the water. Ask for something I have. No! I don't have any meat. I don't have any food. We don't have anything in our camp. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the absolute shit? Why did they stab the monk? He was sitting right there. What the fuck? Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. He is calling me broke, and I am broke. 100%. 100% super broke. super broke and broken. I'm gonna have to spend like days just healing people in the friggin' tent as she gets more and more depressed. I don't understand it. She's the healer. She has the best healing. But every time she heals someone, she gets a little bit more depressed. I'm like, but you're healing someone, wouldn't that make you happy? Like, when Eric goes fishing, he loves fishing, and you make him go fishing, he gets in a relaxed state. He gets a relaxed buff. You give people the tasks that they like, then they're happy. So, why? I don't get it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but... She's a witch. He's like, oh no, you're a witch. And she goes, yeah. What about it? I actually do want him to survive. He's like the first one that I actually do kind of want to survive. I forgot the fire. 6%. Okay, Kari, go exploring. Find me some good shit. Where's the dad? Healing. Wow, you can actually manage to get 0 to 1 iron. I have 3 plants. Okay. Wait, how's my garden? Can it be... No, not yet. One more. Of course we have an encounter. We're bringing him because he's actually pretty cool. And even though he's injured, we gotta bring him. He's such a good front line. The drunkard is a jerk who buffs up the entire group. You just really, I hit him and I critted, but for nothing. No, she's just a little girl. Yeah, well, you know what? All in the melee roll. Hola here. We're gonna random allies and all the rolls. Yeah, you can do it. Good job. And you're gonna smack someone with their book. Killed someone with a book last turn. It was great. +1 AP. I don't like them having AP. I like it when they dance around not being able to do anything. Last fight I had, I took away all of their action points so they couldn't actually do any of their skills. They just moved and then ended their turn. hits for 0. God, that annoys me so much. No, Kari. Oh, they resisted. You know what? I'm gonna shout at you again. Gosh darn it, they resisted. This annoying crap. She had the best accuracy. I might actually die after this fight. Oh, stop resist. Why do you have so much resist? Ow. Hi, puppy. Hey. Now let's stop being cranky. Maybe if you stop sitting at my feet. No, don't share a beer with the knives guy. Hold on. No, come on. Nala. Here. Hot. Nala. Nala. Come on. Come on. Hot. Hot. Nala. Stop. Just stop. Yeah, well, you're getting stepped on. Can you call Holdra, please?
Holdra, come.
You're getting stepped on because she's laying on her back at my feet.
Yeah.
And gets pissy when they step on her ears. Yep, shares beard after dude kills Archer girl. Yep. Yep. Hi, Holdra. And Dad's accuracy is garbage. Hi. So he doesn't hit anything. Hi, Bumsy. That's why you always gotta kill the drunkard. Knife guy's first. He hurts. Hi. I know what you want. Okay. In like 2 minutes. My dogs want the good stuff. Bless you. I can't say it because then you're gonna think that I'm getting it for you right now. Yeah. Stop, please. Miss. It's not gonna be good. I already have her at hell's door. Why is he resisting? I don't understand why he has such resistance. Oh, effects resistance 25%. I have to hit it one of these times. 25% isn't that bad. Stop. Of course I buff myself. How nice. I think that effect resistance is... I have... I have 2 big ones. He does no damage. This is not gonna happen. I have a big black one. He is a Riesen Schnauzer and a mix of other things. And then we have a puppy, Presa Canario King Corso. Who forgets that she is a puppy. A giant puppy. She forgets how big she is. I have pictures of them on my channel. Yeah, resisted. I'm just gonna have to hit him with a book until he dies, really. But it's not gonna happen. We're also babysitting a little hunting dog, but she likes to sit at my feet or under my chair or somewhere. And then when the other dogs come and say hi to me, she gets all upset that they're, you know, in her space and stepping on her paws and whatnot. And it's just like, if you would move and not sit in the way. I think effects resistance is something that I should probably go for. Can't believe this guy is winning by smacking him with his book slowly. Can't believe we won that. Bjorn's meds are... How have we angered Bjorn? Again. I'm just sending in him. No one else has to take the hits and get more injured. Just smacked me across my face. Rude. All ahead. And everyone resisted. Smack him with the book. What are you guys doing over here? Slowly just whittle down his life and I smack him with a book. This is a page from The Mighty Bill. He is doing that work, but I was not going to send everyone in for this fight because they're all just going to get injured and I'm not going to win it. Not with how injured they are right now. And this is why you have people in the camp that don't matter. We found a gigantic seashell. We found a huge seashell in a sandbank. Maybe there's a gigantic pearl inside. Wouldn't that be nice? You gonna fail your intelligence like you always do? 85%. 85%. And she fails it. And then she gets sick. 85%. Can't believe she just failed that. And they stole my wood at the end of that fight. Yeah, I saw them do that. It's done now? No. You're not going exploring anymore, girl. You're almost dead. What can you do that's also useful? Oh, we healed the trauma. Died of fatigue. Thanks for the food. Yeah, that was nice. 85%, I can't believe she failed. Well, I can believe that she failed, but it still sucks. Alright. The question is... I feel like... I want to see what she does, the witch lady. Invite her to the camp and see what she does. But at the same time, I need other people to fight. So I'm thinking invite these two, because they're a package. Because right now I can only have 6 people in my camp. I haven't upgraded it enough to be able to have 8 people in the camp. So, I'm thinking, invite these 2 people to the camp, and that's 2 out of the 3 to fight, and these people don't have to make them as injured as they need to be all the time. You have the most charm. It warms my heart to see someone who doesn't try to kill us the moment he sees us. Welcome, stranger. My name is Jakub, and this beautiful lady here is Parvana. Parvana? How do you say it? I'm a merchant coming along from the glorious Persian Empire. Maybe you've heard of us in your homeland. Parvana was a passenger on my ship. We wrecked on this uncharted island a few days ago, and I have already been welcomed by the notoriously famous Bjorn. I suppose you've met him. Yes, we have. Our story is similar. We've set up camp and a few others not far from here. Splendid. You fared far better than us. I know it's difficult to trust us at the time, but you could take us to your camp? Of course, we'll work twice as hard to prove our worth, and you can keep our weapons as a token of our goodwill. Why not? We need as much help as we can find. Splendid. I knew this day was shining with good fortune. Jakub firmly shakes your hand and follows you to your camp, dragging a silent Parvana behind him. They're now part of your community, for better or for worse. Your community is growing. Let's see what they have to say. Pleased to meet you, Eric. I want to introduce myself properly. I'm not saying his name. Most of the time, very broke, merchant from the Grand Empire of Persia. Pleased to meet you, Jakub. It's a nice place you have here. I'm really grateful that you accepted us. I know it's hard to trust complete strangers like us, but I give you my word. We're in the same boat. I hope you'll understand that we'll take time to build confidence. Of course, we'll try our best to fit in. Parvana can be a bit difficult sometimes, but she doesn't mean harm. You two are... No, I am what you would call her protector. What bond made you her protector? That's an incredible, though very long story, believe me, maybe for another time. I have a certain tendency to go on and on and on when I tell a story. You'll see for yourself soon enough. You've seen Prince of Persia, Duke right. Seen so many unbelievable things in my travels that I can't stop telling people about them. It's my purpose in life, you could say. Much more than amassing piles of gold, which makes me a very poor merchant in fact. You sure look like an interesting character. I hope we'll get along. Yay. Parvana, right? You've been very silent. Is everything okay? By the supreme god of everything, it feels so good to talk to new people. I thought I was going to explode. Sorry if I may seem weird to you. I fear that I don't know how to interact with people anymore. I'm pleased to meet you, Eric. I can't thank you enough to have accepted us into your camp. It's nice that a little place you have. Of course, we could improve the place a bit. My mom always said that there's no dark troll cave that just a few flowers judiciously placed cannot arrange. Listen to me, we've only known each other for a day, and I'm already talking to you about my mother. Oh my god, I'm beyond hope. Wow, I feel like I've been drowned in a sea of words. Calm down. Dude does have a creepy look to him. That's why in my previous playthroughs, I never invited them to camp, because I thought he was creepy. I'm already boring you with my stories. Bad girl, Parnava. Bad girls said to themselves. Back on track. I'm so grateful that you accepted us. If I listened to myself, I'd squeeze you in my arms to death. It's nothing really. We must unite all the good-willing people we can find against Bjorn's tyranny. That horrible man. I tremble in fear when I think about what he could do to a weak woman like me. I don't even know how to handle a kitchen knife, so you imagine a sword? God, no, never. I'd take it by the wrong end. We'll protect you. Don't be afraid. Okay, she's pampered. My hero. I will have to stay close to you then. If I don't want to be hurt, I'll stay right between you and Jakub. You'll be my 2 bodyguards. Oh my goodness. I know, right? Not too close or it'll be my wife who'll hurt you. Wink. Oh my god, listen to me. Yes, of course, I don't want to be a nuisance. Good night. Oh my goodness. Is it me or are we dying of boredom? Let's have some fun. Panava makes a feline motion and lavishly dances towards Moira. Moira, by the way, has told us a story about a lovely young woman that she met in Wales or somewhere. They spent a couple nights together and she was talking to Kari at the time, the daughter, and Kari didn't understand that they were lovers. They thought she was just a teacher who was teaching her how to fight because Moira was saying, oh, she beat me so hard that I had to lie in bed and we couldn't leave and yeah. So I think Moira, the aunt, is, I think she prefers the female. So she drags Moira to dance around her in the fire and their shadows are twitching with passion. Oh, that helped Moira. Easy depression.
Nej, slut.
Oh boy. I shouldn't have picked them up before night though, because now they have like hunger in addition to their stats, when if I had just picked them up in the morning, they wouldn't have gotten hungry. Yep. I think she's also said about how she wanted to try out many men before settling on the one, and that she's not like her sister who just went up and picked a dude. So maybe she plays for both teams, not sure. I just think it's funny. The interaction between the young girl and her aunt was hilarious at the time. She just didn't get it. The garden should be ready, for heaven's sake. Yes, it's ready. Okay, so I'm gonna set up for... Oh, who's the better gardener now? Nice. Okay. I'm gonna set up for tomorrow. And then I'm gonna stop because I didn't realize the time. It's late and I have to make dinner. So I always set up for the next day so that I know, like, on track what I'm trying to remember myself doing. Who's the better harvester? Okay. Is he good at anything? Crafting. He's good at crafting and scavenging and exploring. Okay, so he's kind of like Kari. Is he good at hunting? No. He can fish, though. Fish or fruit? Fish or fruit? Just fruit. Fruit's fine, dude. Alright. Can't forget that again. And I have to pick their traits as well, too, so I'll pick their traits tomorrow. Alright. Okay. So, thanks for joining me again. This is Dead in Vinland. I'll continue this tomorrow, same time, afternoon. Morning is TFT, the afternoon is Dead in Vinland, and then after I come back from dinner, I'll be playing Tohu, which is this cute little indie puzzle game that has made me so very confused at some points as well too. It's by the same people who made Deponia, point and click adventure kind of stuff. It's cute. So I'll see you later. Good luck in your TFT. I hope you don't get more demons.